Hi guys, this is Ryan from VOLKSMASTER. There's a quick video, how-to guide, how to check that your car's safe for winter. First thing we need to check is that the tyre pressures are correct. So what we need to do is find the right pressures that need to go in your tyres. We have two options: to use a manual, or 9 times out of 10 you'll have a label on the car that will show you the correct pressures.
The label on this model is in the driver's door sill, and as you can see it says 38 psi for the tyre size, which mine's the bottom one, 205 50 17. We're putting 38 psi in the front tyres and the back tyres.
First thing we need to do is take the valve cap off the tyre, and then using the tyre pressure gauge we need to connect it and obviously set it to 38 psi. And as you can see, that's now set to 38 psi. What we need to do now while we're near the tyre, it's best to check that the tyre treads are okay and that your tyres aren't bald. So turn your steering wheel out so your steering's at full lock, get a light and have a check of the tyre. Repeat this sequence for all 4 tyres. Check your tyre pressures, check your tyre treads. Once you check your tyre pressures, probably a good idea that you want to check your lights, and you're going to need assistance to do that because you can't check your lights on your own. So get one of your family members so you check the lights. Once they're okay, you're going to need to check the engine levels. We've got screen wash, engine oil, brake fluid and antifreeze, which is also known as coolant. First thing we need to check is going to be the oil level. We do this by checking on a dipstick. Do this with the engine not running. We wipe the dipstick, get a correct measurement, put it back in, pull the dipstick back out. Should have a min and max mark on the bottom of the dipstick. This one's in between min and max, so it doesn't need topping up. If it does need topping up and it's on the min mark, I suggest that you add the oil slowly and at a minimal rate, because it's easier to add to the engine oil than it is to subtract from it, because then it needs to be on a vehicle ramp, which you won't be able to do at home. After you check the oil level, you're going to need to check the engine levels, screen wash, brake fluid, coolant, also known as antifreeze. So what we need to do first of all with a screen wash, you're going to need to top that up with screen wash, 50% concentrate and need some water in it. You're going to use 50% concentrate because you don't want it to freeze when the conditions get below minus. So this is how you've been topping it up. You put it in the screen wash port, usually has a blue lid. On the antifreeze, also known as coolant, you'll have a min and a max mark. On this one, it's at maximum, so we don't need to top it up, but we'll be topping up at this bottle. We'll be using coolant, which usually comes in an orange or pink form, and that also needs to be diluted at a 50-50 ratio. We have brake fluid, which will have a min and a max mark on the bottle. That's also the same. This one's at maximum on this one, so we don't need to top that up. To show you where stuff is on the car, this is your engine oil level dipstick. This is what you'll be testing the level with. Make sure when you finish with this, you put it straight back in. If it does need topping up, this is the oil level filler neck. You'll obviously be topping it up through this. Make sure when you finish that you do put this cap back on, or you can cause problems if it's not on properly. This is where you'll be topping your screen wash up. Like I said, it has a blue lid. This is your coolant bottle. This is where you'll be topping your coolant bottle up if it actually needs topping up. And then you've got your brake fluid at the back. It's a good suggestion to get your battery tested when you can. Most garages will do this free of charge for you. Guys, that's us pretty much done on the how-to guide. The car's going to be safe for winter. Any questions, the contact details at the end of the video, give us a call. If you can't do it, then bring it to us and we'll do the free winter checks for you. It's not a problem.